Hi, my name is RJ from the Silver Side. How are you doing today?
I'm doing so good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I wanted to talk about Fatima's changing characterization in season two. In season one, she seems to be such a light in a dark place, and she has such a positive aura, and she gives comfort to just about everybody she interacts with. And because of this, she's often served as proxies for newcomers, and she literally she's the one. And in season two, Fatima seems to have this light that's starting to dim, and she's starting to spiral. And I want to know, how do you feel? Um, Fatima's dimming light or her spiraling has affected those closest to her.
I can see with a few of them at least that they are finding it harder to pretend like things maybe still will be okay. Um, Ellis being one of them. Donna, I think maybe part of it has to do with the fact that Fatima's going downhill. Um, and but it's also been really nice to see characters like Julie step up, the next generation of proxies, Hopefully we're not here for generations.
Yeah, no, we're trying to get out of here. That's the
Yeah.
goal. So, I guess I also want to talk about the why, and I always feel like it's important to understand why there's a change in characterization. And one of the reasons, what it seems to be, why Fatima's characterization is just a little bit different, is the pregnancy. So I want to know, how do you feel that her pregnancy has changed her decision making, and how do you feel like it'll affect her ability to react to stress in season two and beyond?
Ooh, I can see her making a lot more rash decisions, just hormonal wise, but also her priorities are going to change. Um, when you have a child, it becomes a lot more me and my blood um, before anything else.
Yeah,
I hope it doesn't change because that was the one thing that I really loved about Fatima.
yeah,
Um, but I can see her getting a little more off the rails.
yeah. Definitely. Bringing a child into this world is terrifying enough, but bringing a child into this situation, is to me is just absolutely terrifying. And just speaking of fear specifically, do you think that the fear of bringing this child into these circumstances will have a negative or a positive way? Sorry, affect the decision making in a negative or a positive way? Because we both know fear can either be a great motivator or it can also be really crippling.
In my head, I can see her hitting the rock bottom before becoming a monster of her own, which
Oh,
I hope happens.
wow, wow, I like that.
Not, this isn't saying she's gonna become one of the monsters, although that would be fun.
Yeah,
Uh, but mothers are just something else. Women, mothers, you don't want to mess with mothers.
yeah, there's a special strength
See, look at
that
Tabitha.
women, oh yes, there's a special strength that women and mothers carry that I'm looking forward to seeing, rise up in Fatima. She's always been a strong character, but I feel like this child will be definitely some motivation for her. And it'll be another piece of something that the place can't take away. And speaking of that, Boyd did say at one point that Ellis needs to be that piece for her that the town can't take away. Do you feel like Ellis is going to be enough? Or will she need a little bit more to keep going and survive in the town?
I love that question. Uh, I hope Ellis will be enough because, although, do you know what? Uh, Ethan has said that maybe not everything in this town is trying to hurt you. Maybe it might be trying to help you. So maybe this child is that extra thing that could help her. Um, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, I hope it helps more than it damages her. This poor girl's gone through enough.
And she's been through everything. And finally, I want to ask, if there's one message that you hope fans take away from your character's journey in season two, what would be that one thing that you hope fans take away from your character's journey this season and beyond?
Always let love in
Oh,
and always let love win. And keep your head up, Shouty. You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
listen, I needed to hear that. Always let love in. You definitely, that question was meant for me to ask because I needed to hear that. Thank you
Oh,
so much for your time and your words, and it means a lot you took the time to sit out and talk to me. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
thank you.